Young people, allow me to attack you, but in a positive way. Almost 80% of you in high school, in colleges, in primary are in relationships, and we are promised to one another many things, many positive things about the future. But I want to tell you one thing, that 99% of the relationships which started in primary or in secondary, 99% of them ends up in heartbreaks. Only a 1% of those relationships ends up in marriage. You must open your ears to understanding and know the difference between lust and love. Most of young people are practicing lust, not love. It is very difficult to find true love in this kind of generation. It is very difficult. And the enemy has framed love, has framed lust, and made it to look as if it is a good thing, and called it love. Everybody wants to engage in love, but it is the highest degree of lust amongst the young people in our generation today. I want to tell you one thing, that the more you engage yourself in lust of the flesh, the more you open yourself to manipulation by the demons. You open yourself to manipulations by demons. And many people think everything is all right until they become of age, and they look behind and say, this is what happened to my life, and everything about my life changed. I opened the door for demons and demonic manipulation, and they have contributed to my failure in life. You wonder how comes a person who was very bright turns out to become a fool. You open the door to manipulation by demons. You wonder why do you have bright students and they end up in future becoming drug addicts? They end up in future becoming chokoras. They end up in future becoming useless people. They end up in future becoming lesbians, becoming gays with all their minds. How comes do they end up being this kind of people in future? What happened? When they were in primary, they opened their heart to manipulation by demons, and that is the result of what they did. They thought it was love, but it was lust. And now they have become useless. The enemy got into their life. He stole what he could steal. He stole their intelligence. He stole their right mind. And that is why they are now suffering. That is why some of them they turn to be mad people. You wonder how comes this guy was very bright, he has turned out to be a mad person. What happened? You opened yourself to demonic manipulation. So a demon can manipulate you. It can make you anything you want. Some people are saying the things which are happening in my life I cannot even understand. Things which are happening in my life I cannot understand, because it is not you. There is some manipulation that has happened into your life. There is some manipulation that happened. Open yourself to the Holy Spirit, to be led by the Holy Spirit, because demons have no physical body. They are spirits, and they want a physical body to possess and to dominate, so that they may find expression, because they can only manifest through the physical body. If it is a spirit, it must possess a person. And now they have framed lust and called it love, so that you may engage in sex, a lot of it, and open yourself for an attack by the demons. And you find your life is missing. It has a lot of missing links. No matter how rich you are, no matter how handsome you are, no matter how beautiful you are, if you open yourself to manipulation by the demons, you may end up becoming useless in life, no matter who you are. No matter who you are. Brothers in primary, in secondary, please, the reason as to why you hear some people have engaged themselves in various things, and they are now becoming poor in life, and they don't have any decision that they make in life that proceeded, that succeeded, is because of the spirits which they allowed into their lives, which have manipulated their lives. You are enjoying having many boyfriends and girlfriends in primary and secondary, but you may end up crying so much in future. Everybody is born with everything, but when we allow the enemy into our lives, John 10:10, for the enemy cometh to steal and to destroy and kill, but I come that they have life. You have everything, but when you allow the enemy, he takes everything, you remain with nothing, and he manipulates your life. Don't be manipulated. Cry out to God to restore you, and your life shall be a sign and a wonder. You'll be like Abraham, having everything that you want in life, because God has given it unto you. I wish you will learn this, and may God help you as we learn and unlearn this.